What's up, all my Power Addicts crew? As I'm taking apart Rust Bucket here to do its modifications, I'm going to make a little mini videos as I remove each part for the people out there who have never worked on Jeeps, who are new to wrenching and just need the little hints and tips, okay? So today's little mini video of taking apart Project Rust Bucket. We are taking out the tailgate. Okay, why do you think that's going to be so difficult? Well, it's like this. For the crew out there that have been wrenching all their lives, yes, you're right, this is an elementary thing for you guys. For the people who have are just starting working on their own vehicles, this can help you a lot. This rascal right here ain't exactly a lightweight. I mean, it's not crazy heavy, but it's not exactly lightweight either. You can take these hinges off the wrong way and create yourself a lot of headache. So what my video is going to be today is show you guys how to take this tailgate off the right way, the easier way, and not cause yourself getting a hernia or your toe broken or who knows what. Alright, so let's get on with this. First thing you want to do to save yourself some headache, get your T40 Torx. Hammer time. Because of years of crud buildup, paint buildup, stuff like that, down inside that Torx, it's going to be a bunch of junk. If you just try to stick your Torx in there and just crank it to take the bolt out, you're going to find you'll end up stripping this more than the likelihood of getting it out. I'll get out in a minute. Take that. Now you ain't got to get crazy and just wham it like you're driving a 16-penny nail or something. Get in there, pack it a little bit, or loosen that junk up. Blow the junk out of there. Come down here on this one. Get lined up. Tap it. I took my Torx bit, tapped around all those, cleaned them out so I could get that bit would get a good solid bite inside there and not strip out. So I did a little test to see how easy they're going to come out. The two top ones, I had to do a little grunt, but that's okay. Those broke loose, they're going to come on out, no problem. These two are a different story. Look real close to my bit. Put some light on it. See how twisted it is? Yeah, I'm going to twist the bit to bring them babies out of there. But here's the deal. That hinge is jacked up anyway. Those are totally rusted in. So this is where I can cry, find my safe place, throw a fit, you know, all those totally needless things. Or I can look at this as an opportunity. A good opportunity. At this point, y'all thinking, what? What are you talking about, a good opportunity? What is a good opportunity in rusted bolts? Well, for me, it's work. For you, it's an education. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that hinge where that haphazard weld is right there. Leave that hinge piece right here attached. So, because I'm going to use the rear corners. And so, what my plan is later on, I'll show you guys how to drill these out and re-tap them for whatever you got rusted bolts on a YJ, because trust me, if you got a YJ, you've got a rusted bolt that's going to twist in two somewhere. Sorry, it just is what it is. So this is an education for you. It's work for me, but it's education for you. So I'm going to cut that rascal right there. I'll actually take those bolts out, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. So to help the situation out, because this gate is a little bit on the heavy side, but not too awfully bad, I've got my jack set up here. Got this PVC pipe, golly. This is the tool tube they used to keep under the hood of that one. I've got a different tool storage option now, so, and I'll show you guys. It depends on when I release this video, whether you guys have seen it or not. But check out Atlas 46. What's it called? It's their tool bag they have. It's really cool. It's a really, really nice setup, nonetheless. So, got that tool tube supporting that door right there. Got the saws all set up here. Gonna cut that rascal right there. Take those bolts out. And that jack and all that is gonna help support and balance this while I take out the last couple bolts up here and help it support this. Or if you got a buddy hanging out with you outside, they can hold it while you take the bolts out. That helps too. But I don't. I got the jack. I'm doing it this way. y'all notice my jack fell off, my tube fell off here? Convenient. Find where the thing sits still. Start taking your bolts out. Don't take them all the way out at first. Now let's just imagine the bottom ones right here, that those bolts actually come out, you know, instead of me actually cutting the hinge. Okay, so I've got that one partially the way out. Stay. Screw it. Okay, now things about to get interesting, because right now that bolt right there is just about all the way out, but when it does, that door is going to fall and twist. Kind of a pain in the tail, but hey, it is what it is. I'm turning the camera around on you this way, so you got to look at my tail all up in the camera, and I'm picking up on the door. And crap. See if I can work this other one out a little bit more. Seriously? I'm not gonna cuss on camera. Nah, I'm not frustrated at all. I'm not yet. Well, now it's committed. Now, I don't know if the camera can see it, but I've got that hung inside the hinge at the bottom. Got my body resting against this. Watch me screw up and fall, let it fall, hit me in the back of the leg. Okay, now the bolt's getting easier. Now what you don't see right now, let me start to turn around so if you guys see it. I want to smack the camera. See, that's where the spare tire thing is. The mount is. I've got that rest against my back, I've got it balanced. So if I were to put it back on now, balance it against my back like that, put that in, take one bolt, feed it through there, and providing your threads are in good shape, you can start that one, and watch the other bolts down there somewhere. Now I can take and tilt this down, put the second bolt in there, see if this one will fit. I am totally out of hands here, people. Stay. This is the bolt that used to hold the for the soft top rails. But just to demonstrate, I would balance that piece against my back, put that up against that, take this one, what would be the proper bolt. Get that one finger started. Dang it. But anyway, that one right there would be finger started. That would allow that hinge to press against the body here if it were in one piece. Then you can get down here and start these bolts one at a time. And once you get them all started, tighten them up. Before you completely tighten them up, you want to close your door on the striker bolt. Then you can snug them up. That way you know everything aligns correctly. Whew. Now I showed you guys the hard way a moment ago because of that cut. Well, let me show you a little trick that makes life a lot easier. See this lip right here? And that's where the edge of your gate down there sets inside that lip whenever you close it up, okay? So just give you guys an idea. Right here's your latch, that groove right here. That's about to be your frame. Let me show you guys how an easy way of doing this. Pick your gate up. See that edge right there? Oh, camera fell over. See that edge? Right there. Take that edge, put it right back in its groove, just like if it was like it always rides. You take the gate, push it upward, kind of in place, like if you were going to close it up. But what you want to watch is your latch. If you got it pushed over just enough, your latch is going to hit your striker bolt. Push it real gently. Oh, latched. There. Now we got it latched. Now we can take our bolts over here and let me put this thing on the tripod. Here's the groove. Lean it back like a CJ tailgate. And you can see the groove sits right on this landing right here. Then adjust your hinges. Now you can see your tailgate is sitting in place like it normally would if it were bolted on, but our hinges are like way out of line. Sit down this lip. All this is supporting it right now because your latch is right there holding it in place now. All this is supporting the weight. Now take your hand, put it on the bottom of this right here. You're going to pick up on it and push in with your arm. You see how my arm's positioned here. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to take my arm and press against it right here and holding on down here. Pick it up. Get it kind of lined up. Get your bolt started in. See, now I got one bolt started. Then you'll do your bottom hinge. You take, you get your Torx ready, but a flat screwdriver will get you started. Then now once you get this bolt right here started, just kind of run it in about where I've got it here. This and down here, get it started. Now obviously I can't this one because I showed you earlier that these are seized up inside here and I'm pretty well, I want to drill and tap them back out. But what you'll do is start that bolt, and look at your bolt. See the tapered seat? It's got that tapered edge right here. And what that's for, as you tighten it up, it gets the side here and it centers the hinge for you, centers the hinge to the hole. So what you want to do is don't make them tight, but just run them in until that tapered seat is flush inside here. Not tight, just enough to hold everything in place. And at that point, what you're going to do, open the gate up. The hinges will then, if you've got a bolt here and a bolt here on the outside, the hinges will pretty well hold the gate in place. So then you can start the bolts for this side and this side. And once you get them started, you can go ahead and tighten them up, because what should happen is when you tighten up all 4 bolts with that tapered seat here, when you tighten up the bolts, that tapered seat's going to center the hinge, and you should be good to go, and you should be able to close your gate and it lights properly. But honestly, my tub on this Project Rust Bucket here is so warped that if I was to put all the bolts in right here, the gate won't close. So it wouldn't do me any good to try to demonstrate that. I'd just be out here fighting this. So set it up on the lip like I told you, close it up till your latch snaps in here. That will hold your gate in place. Set one bolt in here, get it started, pick it up, get it level, start the bolt, run them into this pretty well flush but not tight, open the gate, start here, snug them up, If you're happy with the way it closes, tighten them up and you're good to go. Now, to make life easy on yourself, it will stand to reason that if you put the gate on like that, you can also take it off in a reverse order of that. Meaning, open your gate, take out this bolt, because your gate's going to be open, so you'll be able to access them. You take out that bolt, close your gate back up. You don't have to be tight, just close it up so it supports it. Then you'll remove this bolt and this bolt. You'll see that once you take out that last bolt, the gate will drop down a little bit and it'll set down on this lip like I showed you a moment ago. Whenever it drops down like that, you'll put your body against the gate like this right here. Just put your body against it. Open up the latch. Get your leg against it. Open up the latch. Kind of pull back on it a little bit. And make sure, you see how I got stuck inside the lip right here. If it stays inside that lip, you're good to go. And you just let it rock back on you. And there you go. You take, then, which I've got my hands full, you can then grab hold of it right here and lift it off and set it down on the ground or wherever you need to take it. By taking the rear gate off, it creates at least 2 more videos for you guys to learn from. 1, drill the heads off these, drill the bolts out, retap the threads. Good educational video for you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. And the mechanism inside all this. Of course, that is where, whenever you close it up, it's your locking mechanism, key lock, door latch, all that crap. It's all inside that. There's some rods, some plastic bushings inside here that will fail on you or can fail on you. If they do, you've got a major headache on your hands. How do I know this? Because that one did it to me. That back gate jacked up on me, wouldn't open. All my camera gear was back there. I didn't need my camera gear because I don't did the video shoot there and I was on my way back, but I couldn't get to anything back there. Luckily I had my money, had all my necessities up front with me, so not a big deal. But that's gonna be a later video to where I show you guys, Osper. That's where I show you guys how I got into this to get it open, to fix it, and all that stuff like that. So that's gonna be an opportunity for that. So you must subscribe so you don't miss that. So everyone, hope you enjoyed that little video because it was educational. It had to be a bit entertaining watching me struggle to keep from dropping that door. Come on, give me some props here. So everyone, if you enjoyed that video, hit me with that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And leave me some comments down below. Tell me what you think about Rust Bucket, what direction I may be going with it. Because it's kind of changed direction from what I originally intended, just a little bit. But it's going to be a fun build. So everyone, hit me with that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. And cool comments down below. Keep them educational, keep them fun, keep them entertaining. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Peace out. Later, y'all.